Hey, good morning. This is Awesome Wakabayashi from Zen Ideas. Today I want to talk about the case study of my recent project. I developed a volunteer management website with WordPress and then Crocoblock engine plugins and the other plugins I'm going to talk about today. So this is a membership website, so where volunteers can apply many volunteer opportunities, and then the members, which is nonprofit organizations, they can post their volunteer opportunities. So it's more like a job board website where the company can post their job opportunities and the applicants can apply to their job, so both they can communicate. So it's a membership, so both users have to log in and register and log in. Now for us, this is the large scale website, and we are worried about how it's going to perform with Crocoblock jet engine. We have 6,500 users, so that includes volunteer applicant and members, and 500 volunteer opportunities posting. So I use custom post type for that, and the number should be growing over time. So let's quickly talk about this users. So not only just 6,500 users, I have to create a 29 meta field. It's to me that's big. I was a bit nervous about this, to be honest, because the organization or company, they can upload the logo images, even though they should be small, and also applicant, they can. So this website, so they can upload their resume in PDF file, so that the media library is going to be huge over time. And then as you can see, organization categories and the number of volunteer recruit monthly, and other Facebook, Twitter, those social media links for members. So the total is 29 meta field. Based on that, we built organization members directory, and I have on the left hand side a smart filter so that the user can search through based on their categories, and on the right hand side here, so this is the single page and then about organization, and then these are kind of meta field we have, including address. So this is so also members can search volunteers, and so this is kind of volunteer pools. This is member protected page, so the member has to log in. It's not really publicly available, and also the members can search through with the filters. And if you click view volunteer profile, this is a single page, similar structure to the members single page, and on the right hand side there are meta field, and here download the resume. I use a dynamic link from Jet Engine. Give you some quick tour here. So it's a home page here, and then so people can log in and register and search volunteer position. This is just the home page. So the recent volunteer opportunity, I'm putting only 3 most updated one. And then let's take a quick look at the volunteer position. As you can see, it's pretty fast, considering the amount of the content we have, and even like filters too. Maybe let's see, days, and add a filter. It's pretty fast, right? So I can just remove filters here, and you can do, for example, auto east, art, kind of multiple. Should be that. Okay, and then let's say adult, and then add a filter. Oh, there's only one here. So anyway, so this works pretty well. And another thing is we have a member directory, kind of similar here. I'm hoping that they should put their logos quickly, because it doesn't look as good. So for example, if I'm looking for some organization categories, maybe children, youth, family, and then add a filter. So going quickly, and here let's take a look at the view, and here has some logos and meta fields. So when they put Facebook page or Twitter, these icons kind of appear and kind of back to directly. Now let's log in. I show you. So I'm using a profile builder for this website. So you see kind of member can access those template. Let's go to search volunteers. And here it is. There are like almost 6,000 volunteers here. So, but it's pretty kind of quick here. So let's just take a look. Let's say if I'm looking for some teacher or teaching tutoring, and auto filter. So here it is. And then let's do it again. I'll remove that. And then so public speaking. And auto filter. It's very fast, right? I wonder if there's more people. Okay, I think that's it. Some people have some resume too. Let's see. So you can probably download resume. All right, so that's pretty good. Let's see. And I'll probably show you some backend too. Now, especially users. Here we have, so close to 60, so 65. So for example, if I'm looking for, okay, put the my name, I think I'm on it. Yeah, so as you can see, it's really fast. So that was quickly demo. So I'm really happy with the performance here. Now, once again, so that was 6,500 users. And now, so let's talk about, we have 500 volunteer opportunity posting. So I use CPT for that. And there are 9 taxonomies and 11 meta fields. So once again, I was a bit worried about many taxonomies and many meta fields, something like this, but that's my client requested. They like to collect those data. Yeah, here's kind of a screenshot of volunteer opportunity page. And then once again, I use smart filter, and this is a kind of single page. You see different meta field. Looks like there's more meta field than members directory. And then here's apply to this position button here. Now, once again, I'm gonna just take quickly here, search volunteer here. And then, for example, let's click that. Yeah, now I see apply to this position, but of course you have to be you have to log in to apply that. So let's say is there any incognito? Maybe I probably private window or something. As you see that instead of apply this position, you see you have to log in. So I use dynamic visibility widget for this, and here, if you log in, you can see this button, and I just use a pop-up widget, and then just embedding. I think I use shortcode for that, embedding using a form builder, not form builder, jet engine form, so that the user can apply for it. So that was 6,500 users and over 500 volunteer opportunity postings. The next one is we use MemberPress. We talk about using using Jet Engine plugin to customize and make member site from scratch, but there are so many restrictions, especially like payment, like sending reminders, like automated invoicing, so that kind of stuff. So we decided to use kind of pre-made plugin and then MemberPress. I found this is the best option, and I don't regret using that. And then within that MemberPress, we also added many custom field. And MemberPress, you can do that on the registration form. So there are 25 custom fields. Once again, so that creates so many rows on the database table, and I was a bit worried about it, but I think the performance is doing well. So as you can see on the user database table, there are so many fields. I mean, you can look at their website. So the reason we decide to buy kind of pre-made membership plugin is they have almost everything. Like they can issue coupons. If you wanted to do online courses, which was part of the requirement for this project. Yeah, pricing page, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, payment gateway, it's already set up, so it was easy. We use Stripe for this. Yeah, another thing is it gives you a nice user interface, the report, like how many revenues they get, which was kind of necessary for this project. It's better for my client to offer that option instead of me creating from scratch. And once again, so there are payment gateways already integrated. So Stripe and then PayPal and the others too. Online courses. So this is one part of project requirement. So MemberPress comes with online course kind of add-ons without extra fee. So that's another reason we pick MemberPress. Easy to integrate with email marketing applications. My client use MailChimp, and then with the API, it's easy to connect between WordPress website and the MailChimp existing platform. Throughout this project, I highly recommend because the great customer support. It's really important for developer to have great customer support. I highly recommend if you're moving towards membership website. Yeah, I have looked at the Crocoblock, this membership built-in plugin for WordPress. Once again, so there are some restrictions compared to MemberPress. If you're looking for kind of smaller scale, maybe no payment or like just PayPal payment, and no like subscription, like a reminder or grace period or like connected with MailChimp, it could be possible to build on your own, but you're not gonna save time and money, I don't think. Another major plugin we had was WooCommerce and then WooEvents. The reason was my clients generate revenue from selling training. Yes, you may be able to create custom from scratch using just the jet engine. But again, like WooCommerce is free, and then they takes care of invoicing and payment. So the WooEvents quickly, it was really simple, and then that's all I needed. So once you install WooEvents, it creates all the meta field that I needed, like start date, time. Even it does recurring event too, and also they create speakers CPT. And here are some features here for WooEvents. So recurring events, submit events. I ended up creating kind of community events so that the end user can submit their community event from the front end form. I just used a jet engine form. It was just easier that way for me. Yeah, another thing is email notification, and then what else? Yes, their support was excellent as well. Yeah, something like event grid, those things, I can probably create with jet engine easily, but anyway, it's there. And the cost is, it's not really cost is everything, but when you add many plugins, especially event management, if you want to buy recurring event, submit events, those things are add on, and it adds up, like, it gets more expensive. I did some research here. So this is the event calendar plugin. So if you like to add some community event calendar, even like look at this advanced search filter, which is we can do that using jet engine smart filter, right? And then so anyway, so you have to have the pro version for adding those things. It costs like $277. Yeah, another thing is another plugin I looked at was the modern event calendar. In order to have some WooCommerce integration, the setting a reminder, advanced speakers, and then you have to have pro version for that. So it adds up to, you have to pay like $160. And they have lots of add-ons, but yeah, and if you keep adding those features, you have to pay more. Now this Woo events, it's $39. I think it's lifetime, to be honest. And then so it's really friendly for my client's budget. So that is the Woo events. And then so on the right hand side, so this is default Woo events template. And for the community event calendar, again, like I just use the same font and the same style, and then looks kind of identical, right? So this on the community event side, I use Jet Engine, and then as I said, Woo event had a kind of speaker. CTP was created already, but I didn't like their style so much, so I just custom designed for it, and it was pretty easy to do. Let me just quickly show that to you. So let's just yeah, the training session here, so you got that. And then let's take a look if there's any community events. I think it's a calendar here. Yeah, they have some calendar events. So once again, it's pretty simple. Yeah, this is just a single page. And then there's faculty instructors. Yeah, it's kind of, this is simple too. I think it just pops up too. I think I'm one of them. Yeah, it's me here. Oh, actually, it takes you to a single page here. So anyway, you get an idea. All right. So another thing is, yeah, we had 3 CPT and 1 CCT. So, and the total is 66 metafill. So that kind of crazy. And then even the smart filter, we got the 16. And what else? So, and also we have to build 7 Jet Engine forms. And this is bilingual website. English and French, because in Canada, that's most of organization, it's a requirement. Yeah, just one quickly though. So I used to use WPML creating a bilingual website, but I didn't this time because it slows down the website. It's a resource heavy, and then honestly it's not worth it. So I use it's called the G Translate plugin. So this is the website. I think I did some review on my YouTube, but anyway, basically this is translation delivery network system. So anyway, I'm not gonna talk about this plugin maybe another time, but it's really fast, and you can kind of edit your own translation too. It costs, I think, $9.99 per month. So it's really easy for my client to manage, and it's easy for developer to develop compared to WPML. The one big part is here. So this account page here. So account page, which is the profile builder from Jet Engine. You won't be able to use WPML to translate. I didn't know it until the end of the project. So so that was also my project requirement. So that's another reason WPML couldn't do. So but as you can see, here you can translate back and forth, right? It's pretty good. And lastly, yeah, we said I'm happy with the performance. Maybe let's take a look at GT. Let's take a look at the GG matrix and then do the testing here. So I live in Ottawa, so it's Vancouver is probably fair location to test it out. Pretty good with the performance, as you see on the live here. It was pretty fast. So once again, just homepage, and yeah, to me this is pretty acceptable speed, right? Yeah, even like I think a training site. So this is, we use Cloudways server, so 2 gigabyte RAM, and then 50 gigabyte disk storage, which is plenty for this project. Good thing about the Cloudways is you can scale out. If the number of members increase and volunteers increase, there's more resources, we can bump up to next level. All right, so this is kind of quick overview. I know it took us like a few months to create this project. So if you're looking for event management, volunteer management, and like a job board, membership website, yes, Crocoblock handles pretty well, I found. So hope this mini case study helps for some of you, and I'll see you next time.